Afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the World Wide Web. I hope each and every one of you has had an amazing 2019 thus far. This is Landon, a.k.a. DJ New Spirit, also known as Lambertu 513 on the Capcom Fighters Network. And I hope and pray each and every one of you have been amazing. You guys are probably wondering, like, hey, where the heck you been? Well, if anything else, I've been busy. If not only about the YouTube uploads, that will come here sooner or later. But the biggest thing is I've been trying to work on myself, work on things project-wise. I've been working in between, some jobs. I've been doing stuff with my DJing, and there are projects and things I got coming uploading. So I've been busy with that. But if anything, I'm still playing Street Fighter. The reason why you guys probably haven't seen any uploads because not only because of the ranking, not to say that there was some embarrassment or anything in between there, and I admit, brother was getting his tail kicked as a Ryu main, but I've been getting a lot of hate from cats, about, oh, you're only uploading wins, you don't never upload your losses, whatever. Here's the thing, you guys. Okay, and I don't want to make this video just to be that, but you do have Capcom Fighters Network where everything is uploaded, so a uploader will be looking at you, and you be expecting to get uploaded. I've got plenty of losses out there, trust me. But don't make me public enemy number one when you got all these other players or known varieties that are uploading wins or whatever it may be in their highlight reels and whatever. And, oh, because of the upload, I don't care about all that. I don't care about that. YouTube me, oh, you reckon broken clock stout. The things you guys have been seeing and have not seen from the hater rate from these players is ridiculous. Just enjoy the mother trucking game and stay out my face. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got to say about that. But moving on. Getting past that ridiculousness. The biggest thing I want to ask everybody is because when video games were made, video games were meant for enjoyment. They were to allow your mind to roam free. They were allowed to, have a certain creativity and just an imagination, an enjoyment. No matter how challenging, no matter how frustrating, it all goes hand in hand. But what I noticed with the fighting game community, or in this case, esports, beg my pardon, excuse me. Are you playing the game because you're wanting it to be a lifestyle? You're wanting it to be maybe food on the table or whatever it may be? Or are you playing the game because you're enjoying the game and you're also being competitive and maybe want to venture out into that? But the biggest thing is, I want to tell everybody, and this is a message, I'm trying to be as brief as possible about this. Sorry about the phone ringing in the back, but just got off an injury, by the way. So I had a hamstring pull. That sucked. But thank God I'm back on my feet. But ask yourself this question. Are you playing the game to enjoy the game as far as a competitive factor, or are you doing what's cool? Are you emulating what top players are doing because they're using that particular player? The biggest thing that I feel that's missing in the fighting game community, no matter if it's Street Fighter V, doesn't matter if it's BlazBlue, just Mortal Kombat, Tekken, any fighting game. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just trying to hit at some examples. I don't know everything. I'm just a lowly Ryu main. I don't know everything. But I do know that individuality is missing. Are you playing with that character because, per se, you're only playing with that character because, it's top tier, easy to use, you enjoy that character, you resonate with the character? Or are you doing it because other players are using that character? And I know I'm kind of rambling here, but yes, but seriously, are you enjoying the game? Okay? Are you enjoying that character? Or are you being forced to use that character? And with that being stated, I feel like there's a lack of identity. You see a lot of these top players using the same characters, and not because they're enjoying it, but they're being forced to do it because of competitive reasoning in order to keep a sponsor and everything like that. I think that completely alienates the player. It's not esports' fault. I think it's when you look at development and the way that these games have been made, with the complexities of these games, some of these characters don't have a true identity. And is basically to a point to where they're just sometimes just functions. And, for instance, like Ryu. The reason why I resonate with Ryu, although many of you don't know I've used 3 to 6 different characters in other fighting games such as Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. I would use Oro, Sean, Alex, let me see here. Makoto, Urien, sometimes even 12. It's a lot of characters I would use in Street Fighter 3. That's one of my favorite games of all time because of tight controls, mechanics, and I felt like everybody had a chance in that game, regardless, even with the broken balance system and everything they had in that, as far as a parry and whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, what I want to put out there is that are you enjoying the game while you're doing this? Why are you being competitive? Or are you doing it because of the fact that you're simply being forced to do something because you want to get that win, you want to get the W, you want to get that cash, you want to prove that you're the best player? Biggest thing I feel like that's missing in a competitive community, as far as a fighting game community or any kind of sport or whatever it may be, is that people are alienating themselves. They don't have identity. They're only doing it because they have to win. They have to do this. Any fighting game, during my time when I was brought up in arcades, and I'm not an arcade stick user by all means. I have the worst dexterity with an arcade stick. But getting past that, you play the character because you like that character. You like the controls the character has. Maybe if you like complex controls. Maybe if you like simplistic controls, and so forth. I'm not telling somebody what to do and telling somebody how to do it, because at the end of the day, we're all consumers. But ask yourself this question. Are you really playing the game to play the game? And, as far as competitive aspect and you're enjoying that character, or are you simply doing what everybody else is doing? Are you emulating because these top players are using these top tier characters and so forth? That's something that you have to ask your question, because when video games are made, video games were allowed you to let your mind run free, not to make yourself frustrated or whatever that may be. It's about enjoyment. So that's something I just wanted to ask you guys. Are you playing the game to enjoy that game? Are you resonating with that character? Do you like do you like multiple characters, whatever it may be? Or are you playing the games because you have to get that W and you feel like you're being forced to do so? Video games are about enjoyment, not to be forced to enjoy something that you don't want to enjoy. This is aka DJ New Spirit out. Peace and blessings. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.